Alright, I'm gonna get started in a bit, folks. Sorry for the delay, as usual. If you notice the new preparing stream screen, I had a fun little idea and I thought, might as well animate it, because I was watching somebody else stream their animated, like, starting screen for their streams. I didn't know what to exactly call it. I was like, is it a preparing stream screen, starting, whatever. But yeah, they were doing theirs and oh my gosh, it looked really good. A lot more complicated than this, but I wanted to try my hand at it and start somewhere, because, you know, if you start simple, nowhere to go but up, right? So I had this clever little pun idea, like, you know, for my patrons, might as well put them in my little think tanks. Clever pun, I know. But yeah, and I also was like, shoot, I forgot about the Twitch subs. So I decided to put them out on the side here, add them as little tiers. So there are the tiers on the side, Twitch subs. Like, I didn't know how I would do it if it would be hard to put 5 tanks on here. There's already a lot of stuff being taken up as is, so, you know, I try my best. But yeah, this is what I have for it, so I am almost ready. Just had to add one last little change, get the thing set up on my phone, and then we're good to go. Oh boy, a Twitch message. I wonder what that will be about. I don't know why I said Twitch message, I meant Discord. I'll say something completely wrong sometimes and just be like, whoop, I just said something completely factually false. Like, not in like a debate way of, oh, let me argue something and then it's like completely wrong, but more of a, oh, I'm just doing something normally and I get a Discord message and completely say something else. Like that type of thing. Oh, hey, Wolfstar, what's up? Alright, I'll get started. Fine. Nah, I just need to actually get the stream started. What's up, folks? Dirk the Red Panda back with City Skylines. This is our series, We Built This City. A fun little experimentation of what it would be like if I built a silly old city. Just a silly little city. Just a silly little group of guys and gals and MBs all in one massive growing town. Yes, the lightning is a little bit dramatic for what we're doing. We are just in the town of Springwood 2.0, or as I called it, Springwood Lull. And yeah, we have a population of 7,600, and of course I decided to be lazy and cheat my way with the bank balance mod. So, no worries about going broke. Oof, tacos sound so good. Funny enough, Wolfstar, I just had the taco flavored Doritos chips. The best chips on earth. Like, I can tell you, they just, they're like the same recipe as they've been for years. Like, nothing's changed. They're just, love them. Had a family friend introduce them to me, and I'm addicted to them. They're so good, but they're so hard to find. The only places I've found them are at, like, I'm trying to think of what the equivalent of these would be, like, back east in the US would be, but, like, kind of your Vons, Safeway, Pavilions, like that. I think Albertsons still is part of it. Like, that kind of, like, I'm not sure if that's called Kroger, like, that whole system of stores, like, that's kind of like its own group of things, but those stores, they're hit or miss, but they're the only ones that will have them if they do. Like, sometimes I've gone to my local Vons, they don't have them. Then I go to this Pavilions, they have them. And then sometimes they might not. It's actually not sure about that Pavilions, but at least the Vons, sometimes they would, sometimes they don't. And same with, like, was it Smart and Pop? But yeah, it's like really weird. I've had to be very, like, cautious about checking for that. There is a Chip Mafia, I swear. It is not good, and they are after me. It's terrifying. But yeah. We should get started on Springwood 2.0, shall we? Or continuing. Might as well kick things off. Alright, just double checking to see my follower goal thing is correct, because I don't reset it for every stream. Like, it's not like, oh, let me get 150 per stream or whatever. It's like, I'm just trying to get 150 total right now, and sometimes the ticker doesn't update, like if I'm off stream and new people follow me, so sometimes I have to double check for that. But it's all good. It really is like Gang Wars, but with chips. Like, it's all now about Doritos, like flaming hot Doritos or whatever they are, the spicy Doritos. The spicy Doritos. I sound so white saying that. Just, oof. Them Doritos be spicy. No worries though. I'm a Cool Ranch fan, and nacho cheese is alright from time to time. It's good on the Doritos taco or whatever, Taco Bell. Like, that still slaps. It'd be really cool if they did the taco seasoning flavor, like the taco flavored Doritos as a taco. That would just be so meta and so delicious. Like, let me tell you, it's so good already. I think it is just taco seasoning, but to have taco seasoning with a Taco Bell taco, oh my gosh, we would be in heaven. And as usual, this will take us a good 2 minutes to load, because I think my computer is getting older in general. I did this offline one time, and it took almost the same time. It was slow. Doritos does taco. Yes, this is one of their original flavors, taco flavored. But yeah, then they became more known for the nacho cheese, the Cool Ranch, and whatever the other ones are. There's the green bag, the purple bag. It's like Gatorade. You only know the colors of the bags, not the actual flavors. Except Cool Ranch and nacho cheese. Heh. ¿Por qué no las dos? Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Let me kick the table with this mic stand. I'm moving it around to see what is the best fit for me. Can I move it a little in? We'll try this. Try and do setups. Yeah, I'm gonna move it back. This ain't gonna work. A little too close. A little fiddling and diddling around here with my microphone. There we go. Actually, kind of like that. Makes me have to posture up a little bit. And here's our magical roads we got so far. We have 3 exits in the town of Springwood. And I might make it like that this part here is just technically Springwood. Like, I technically have unlimited spaces now thanks to Victor Wolf YT, who sometimes pops on these streams, or well, pops to watch on them. And yeah, what happens with that is I can now go to my settings and I can unlock And look. I can go to my 81 tiles extension, and I can unlock all the tiles for free if I really wanted to. Or I can just do up to 81 tiles without having to do any other clicking. Just choosing which ones I want to expand on. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Great to see everybody again in chat. Yeah, I'm just personally right now chilling and doing this. Earlier today was me doing another delivery, so that was fun, but no additional work, luckily, so that was good, and it helped me pay off a debt to my dad. So my dad and I kind of struck a deal with like me buying Clip Studio Paint for my tablet, my iPad, because Clip Studio Paint on the iPad you have to buy as a monthly or annual subscription. So I originally had Pro, and I thought, oh, Pro's gonna be enough. It's only like 25 bucks, and I thought the maximum for 24 frames was per second, not 24 animated frames total. I learned that the hard way while making that intro animation you just saw earlier, the Thank Tanks. That is only 24 frames. I crammed it in, but it worked. A magical 9 frames per second. But yeah, what am I gonna do here? I'm trying to think. We were gonna expand here, like this tile here. We were gonna try and work on maybe here too, but ooh, maybe even here also. We're really gonna expand, but yeah, we're gonna start here. We have 2 tiles now. But yeah, what happened was I ended up like doing this job for today and upgraded from Pro to EX or X, whatever you call it, and it gives me, yeah, unlimited animation power. And I love to do animated shorts sometimes, so that really helped. Alright, so first off, I'm thinking about what to do for expansion. Do I want to keep going into that valley over yonder? Do I want to make this a 4-way intersection, or do we want to kill it off as we get to here? We are going through a lot of forest. I thought it would be a fun little detour for people to go through forestry, but yeah, that is my plan for this. I guess we will try the 4-way method. And I think what I'm going to do is escalate or elevate's the word, the level of the freeway. So I'm going to go from that to that, maybe 2. It'll be like, what is it, where they make it like 30 feet high? Because I think standard freeways do that IRL. I know I have some freeways near me where they kind of like, what is it? They do that where the exits are below the freeway ramp. And we are going to, sorry for the scraggliness of this, I'm just figuring out my life choices right now. Lots of determination going on right now. Do we want to go left or right? Okay, I'm thinking left, actually, because there's another freeway over there. Oh, hey, Victor Wolf, the person that recommended the unlimited tiles thing for me. So thank you again, Victor Wolf, for that. I'm doing well. I'm having ice cream, vanilla, ooh, and chocolate to cool down on this sunny day in Washington. What, did it get above, like, 70 degrees? Me roasting all the different states for their weather. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna make it like BIRL. I'm gonna make it straight. Ha ha ha! Funny gay joke. Oh, almost. Come on. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna build a parallel here. I think I'm gonna do a fun little thing here where I make a gap in the middle, just to do a little fun thing where we have an intersection in the middle of it so that the left turning entrance, the left turning traffic can then come on a little more fluidly on the left side instead of the right, where they have to do like a bajillion point turn. Did not mean to do that one, but we're gonna just expand this out a little more, and then change this up. I always like to do the freeways first. I don't know, freeways are kind of just fun because they're like mazes to me. As long as it's not like IRL freeways where you have to deal with the daily commute. This is just a fun play pretend city. We'll do that for now. It's gonna make me have an idea though. So we could play with some ideas where we have inside exits versus outside exits. And sorry to roast Victor YT on the Washington State. I'm sure they are roasting as is. Sorry, I had to say that. And then we put this one here. Ah, there we go. And then we're gonna connect these two eventually. But for now, we are just figuring out what the exits are gonna be here. Like, this might be the last exit that's like underhead or whatever before it becomes like an overhead thing here, and then it expands and blah de blah de blah. The good stuff. This one, of course, is gonna go over the train station, and it's gonna, based on our trajectory, we'll go this way into the mountains. So, trying my best to like kind of scope it out beforehand. This will be our prediction. And if it messes up, we can fix that later. I do like the idea, though, of having inside freeway exits. That could be a fun little nuance. So we'll do it as is. We'll keep it as that for now, and if we ever need to adjust the freeway later, we will. Not the end of the world if we have to, but... this is what it looks like for now. It has a, excuse me, dead end. Oof. Well, it's 86. Next week will be 95. Shoot, dude. Dude, not MB, whoever you are. Sorry. Steva. But, yeah, it's been 91 here, so I totally get it. The West Coast has been really packing lately. I wonder why. Well, it's summer, that's the first reason, but the other reasons. I wonder what other reasons could possibly be at effect. Alright, that should do it for that. So now we have an extended freeway, and we can start with our first exits. Let's get this thing started. I think the first important thing would be to have like a exit going here, kind of like, well, I probably can't do a template style because this is gonna be a weird part here. It has escalation and whatnot. There we go. We're gonna bring back the 2-lane tradition. And it's really annoying because I can't middle it exactly. I have to be a little more. Okay, I'm gonna do this for now. Okay, that's too narrow. Maybe it's too close to here. I kind of want to give it a little distance before we start having our first freeway exit. I think here's good. This one's gonna be a strange one. We're gonna have it kind of go up. We could move it back a little, but I want to just see something first. If we do it one below like this, and we do it right here, we could do it like this. Just have to kind of nail this part in between here, because it's kind of tricky. I'm gonna try my best. Maybe turn off snapping. Let me see if I turn it off. Can I turn off this snapping too? No, it's... Maybe it's this one. No. All of them? No, really. It's very picky. I could always move it later. It's fine. We're gonna just anarchy it for now and move it back a little bit. Way back. Okay, that's too far. I'm gonna try and do the other side first, so turn off that. This is gonna be kind of an interesting shape. We're gonna go for oval this time. Let's see if this works technically. Well, hold on. Let me move this first. Let's move it back a little yonder. A little yonder. Oh, perfect. It works. This is our donut. Our classic donut exit. And we can attach our freeway exits kind of around here, maybe give it a little bit of breathing room for it to pick up in escalation. Oof, it really is. It's gonna be picky today. It is really not liking this because we don't have any like pins in the middle technically. We do not have any pillars. We have to kind of shrink this down a little then. But the issue is that we need a middle thing here, just like a middle pillar, just for the intersecting road. But we'll have to tackle that later, after we connect this here. Maybe I'll have to give this a little more curvature, just because it's like not liking the way I do that. But yeah, this one also is gonna have to do similar rule applies. Oddly enough, it's hating that side of the road. But we'll build this part first, just to kind of cheat it. We're cheating it. This system, cheating. This game, whack. Slope too steep. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised about that. Really surprised, because that slope ain't. It is not too steep. We can move this back maybe and try that out. Ah, come on! Give me something to work with, game. I'm gonna like make it super curvy. Yeah, that works. Yeah, actually that looks pretty nice. Ain't gonna lie. And now we just have to do one more. This part. If we can get this to work, we should be good. Bam. Now all we have to do is just add the actual side roads so we can connect the system here and have housing. The fun part of the game. Not me building freeways, even though personally I enjoy doing this. I am that weirdo. The guy who enjoys the freeways. Who the heck are you? We're gonna have to kind of... Ugh, this is gonna be a bit gross. Man, these are such weird roads here. They have a lot of... Oh boy. Oh boy. It is not liking that. It thinks this is too tight. Maybe I can move this back a little bit. Give it a bit of that kind of made it a little angry. This game is a little angry at me. Was it something I said? We're gonna try that. There we go. You just have to grunt really hard and it works. And I do want to kind of straighten this out a little bit. Oof. It's kind of weird that it picks up in escalation. I don't know why it wants to do that so badly. Like, maybe I should have made this slightly lower, but I think it's just the natural curvature of the game. And I'll move this back a little bit too, just to give a little bit more of a just proper curve to it. That's about good enough, right? What do you folks think? Wish I undid that. It is a fine thought. Alright, so, next up, now let's do our actual 5-lane roads to our houses. We could add some housing here. The only downside is that we have the sewage right there, and the garbage disposal, and the cemetery. What I think my plan is going to be is I'm probably going to make this kind of like a shopping outlet here, kind of in this corner, and then once we get towards here, this will be kind of industrial a little bit. But meanwhile, on the other side here, this will be our homes and stuff. And on this side will be just general homes and whatever, so this will be kind of more of our public outlet area. This will be more of our private residential. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works, chat. Maybe that was too much. I was trying to give it a little bit, but I still want room for the houses and neighbors to... or just to have space for them. We're gonna... yeah, that sounds good. We're gonna do this. There we go, and then all of this here is gonna be housing. So we have a new neighborhood now. We're gonna have to make some new creative names for this one today. I'm gonna give a little distance to the freeway before we have our first exit. This is our first block of the neighborhood. We'll have to give it a name sometime. And maybe something I should do to make it sound very stereotypically suburban is by adding some fences. Yes, we're gonna add some fencing here. Not that one. Nope. Ew, gross. Park fences. My neighborhood has something similar to these in real life. In real life. But yeah, we're gonna kind of... oh shoot, I should have probably done like the curvature thing, but... it's fine. And that should be our neighborhood for now. We'll start with that and see how we can work our neighborhood blocks. Because I kind of want to do something where it's like the block ends right about here. And then it like picks back into the actual neighborhood. Just so we have some common thoroughfares, but also some cul-de-sacs. Even if they're technically not cul-de-sacs, but I still like the look of it. Maybe I should have moved this one further back, but it's fine. No one's gonna care. Look out there, just gonna see if I want to do a little more of this. We could keep that as greenery, just like we did in our other side of the island. Peninsula thingamajig. Oof, these fences really love to shape. Oh, those poor little guys. But at least they're not like right here, then you're not gonna have like stores and stuff kind of in the way. Actually, chat, I'm gonna change something. I think I'm gonna do what I do in my real life neighborhood, where it's like the houses kind of have like this end kind of here where they bridge out into the cul-de-sac this way. And even though the houses are only gonna be 3 blocks long, it's okay. We'll still have a very nice, like, spacage here. And maybe we could change this one here temporarily. Like, maybe we could just change this to like a park area. Let's see how this goes. Park? Ooh, that is gonna be a giant park. Ooh, Alright, change of plans, maybe? We'll move this one back a little bit. So what we're gonna do is kind of go for this, where it's like 2 blocks back. And then just pretend like that never happened. Okay, chat? And let's see if this is a little more... Okay, that works. We'll just have to kind of flatten the slope here. Flatten the curve. Do what they did to the pandemic. Flatten the curve. We're trying to, at least. It's a work in progress. It's 2022, it's still a work in progress. I should try and flatten this whole area. I don't know how it's gonna work, though. Oh, that worked. Good. I'm just gonna put that there. And we could probably expand on our park on the other side of the street, too, but... not sure. We're gonna figure this out. So we could have our park there, and like a dog park, and blah blah blah. Or just put it on the other side for now. Kind of like that. Oh, my voice cracked. Help. Going through triple puberty. Just kidding, I don't really know what's going on with my life. But I think a fun little thing we could do here is... Ooh, these are going to be very close to the park. Ah. Tricky, tricky. Maybe we could add small housing here, where they're like right on the... They're right on the thing there. Right... Let's check the... I'm gonna remove this for now and see if we can get it to... We're gonna get this to see... We're gonna see if this can be a little bit longer. We might have to do some construction here, maybe expand it. Not too much though, that's kind of our issue. We kind of want to... Not too much. Careful, careful, careful. You want to do some expansion, but like not like that. You want to re-flatten this area. Just so we have like a little room for like some ocean riverside type of housing. Just so we can like get the community to be like a little bit higher valued, I guess. Starting to sound like a stupid landlord at that point. Like, ooh, look at these expensive houses. I'm gonna make everybody go broke with my rent increases. My impression of a landowner. Landowner, that's what we should call our renters. Our landowners. Well, landlords are just landowners, basically. They're evil. Like, it's like the whole argument of, yeah, I'm sure there's good ones, quote-unquote, but, you know, it's such an unethical system. Like, people's lives and living are at stake from this type of work. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. We could probably make this into another Lotion side housing. We're gonna end it about here. And once again, we're gonna have to do a little playing around here. We're gonna have some of that coming up a little bit, and we'll have to fix that. Come on. Flatten that, flatten. Oh shoot, that was a bit much. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Did it fix anything? I think we might have to fix the road ourselves. And then we'll have to fix that other half in a bit. Okay, that's good enough. 3 to 4. Let's do this, and then this will kind of conclude the block. Bam. Look at that. Very beautiful housing. We have a very good housing system in place. Oh shoot, my eyes itching. That's not good. And as always, we gotta kind of prepare in advance for our roadage here. And unfortunately, this neighborhood... How are we gonna do this? Are we gonna connect the water here? Oh, we can connect it there. That's much better. It's kind of gross if we had to connect it to the sewage. There we go. Look at that. Look at how nice it's gonna be. Look at how not stinky it's gonna be. And now to continue this on the other side. It's not gonna be perfect. We tried our best. And then we do this. Yes, we know that electricity is going to be a temporary issue. This is going to finish out the neighborhood block for now. That'll be our first block of the neighborhood. And we could start implementing elementary schools and stuff. Maybe we'll add in a high school in a bit, but we already have 2 high schools. Wait, that's different world, sorry. Or correct me, we do have 2. We have CCCP and the Ball District High School. What was it called again? I think it might just be Springfield. Yeah, Springwood High School. And we will add electricity here. We just need to find a good place to implement our system. Maybe here, like right next to the trees and stuff here in the forest. Right across from us, we're gonna have a beautiful, where is it? A beautiful solar paneled system. Because we slanged them trees. Oh man. Y'all need to see that video if you haven't. That's ages old. I'm trying to think of what the exact title was for it. I think it was I'm the best. No T at the end. Oof, it's a good one. Okay, let's start implementing housing here. Just so we can get a head start. This is gonna be kind of weird. We're gonna have some tiny houses here. And then tiny houses here too. And then the next step is gonna be our elementary school. Rotate. Elementary. Right here. Maybe I should have put it here, but I don't know. It's kind of taking up space. Ah, shoot, I forgot to add the basketball courts. Basketball. I could shoot this basketball full of holes. Maybe here, why not? Go for it. Now we have a basketball court. And that's all the important stuff you need, right? Fine, I'll put in a medical care system. Y'all are gonna ask for it. I'm trying to think of where would be best. Would be nice to have it here. But also here is pretty good too. That might be more of a hospital part. Or a fire station part. But for now we're just gonna leave this here. And they'll all eventually connect, right? We'll also implement a retirement center. A child center. Should be probably next to the elementary school. Maybe not there. Maybe there. Kind of diagonal, I like that. And then, yeah, cemetery stuff we're probably good for now. The hospital is going to be kind of weird because we only have 2 hospitals. And we should have a hospital for this island. We might want to move that one a little bit more into the shopping whatever district here. Just to be safe. But still keep enough distance from our housing here that the people don't get annoyed by the sirens going off too close to them. And the electricity is so close yet so far. Ah, shoot, I think I may have messed something up with my plan. Not sure if I'm gonna do it like this, but we could move this a little closer. Because I do want to eventually add roading here or something. Yeah, I'm gonna add kind of the pedestrian walkway under the freeway, just like we've done before. So I think our electricity got fixed. Great. Great. And we do have to give ourselves a little name for this mini town area. Technically, this is all under the giant city county of Springwood, but I guess we could call it county, but yeah. We should have a special name for our little district here. I'm open to suggestions. Expand this out a little bit. Alright. Now taking suggestions. We should add a fire station here too, just to be safe. And of course we have to add a police station. There's only one in this entire area. Each island has to have their own general, like, kind of police headquarters. Even if I don't like them. We could add a public library, too. Could have added it here, but I'm gonna be a little bit silly and add it here. Maybe not. I'm not feeling that silly today, folks. This is kind of a tricky area. We might add a little thing right there, but for now, the public library is gonna be there. Oh man, somebody is really going off on the weed. You missed it. Pierce is really going off on the weed. Aim high indeed, man. Aim high indeed. I think we'll start adding our road here for our next neighborhood. We could have like a mountainside neighborhood up there. And this is kind of a good way to start it out. It'll be right above the library. That'll be kind of a nice housing. Even though it's only gonna be like 3 houses wide, or 3 blocks wide. That's okay. That's just a start. And that one will just end there. Yeah, that'll be our first block. We don't need to be too exceptional yet. We will just keep expanding on this later, but I'll just add that there for future expansion. And then we will add this. Whee! We gotta add that right there. How about that? Nah, I'm gonna add this instead. There we go. More housing. We're gonna have such a beautiful neighborhood here. And I think for now, this part's gonna be kinda blocked off. Like, I wanna have a beautiful treeville. A beautiful tree view still. We're gonna have housing here. More housing here. I'm thinking of what to do next. So many choices, so many options. I think we're gonna just leave that there for now and then start working on our other side of the city, the commercial and shopping districts. Districts, I should say. What we're gonna do here is escalate this quickly. And we have to bring this back, kinda. Yeah, kinda like that. Maybe a little bit funky in shape, but... shoot. Maybe not there. That's kind of our issue, is we need to kinda have something right here. And we'll just do this for now. And what will we add here? I think maybe adding a medical helipad if we don't have any on the other side would be good. Just go double check. We do not have any medical pads as far as... Oh, sorry, wrong one. No, we do not have any medical helicopter-y pads. We have a medical health, like, we have a ER, medical clinic, and a hospital, but no helicopter yet. That's what this is. We need a helicopter depot eventually. And so having that with one of our hospitalians is going to be important. And whoops. Like that. And that should be good. So that will be the start to that side of the outlets. We probably will want to try out our walking paths again and see if that works here, if the hospitals are too close before they get too set in stone. Oof. Maybe that was a bit much of a escalation, I'm not too sure. Not sure if I should have given them a little bit more of a flat road before we escalate. Hold on. Okay, we'll do that for now. And then I'll have to kind of curve that in. Sorry. Curve it. Come on. There we go. It was a good road. Okay, that might be a bit low. We're gonna have a little bit of a tricky situation going on here. But I do have a silly idea. A very silly idea. Because we do have this escalation going on here, I'm thinking we just build this under the freeway. We have like a freeway underpass. If we have space permitting. We might have to do a little bit of shilling away at the hill or whatever it's called, like a little hill debauchery. I have pushed back this poor innocent hill. Ah! Too close. Why did I have to moan like that? Oh goodness, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes. Uh-oh. That's a good sign. So this is gonna be kind of a weird intersection. What we're gonna do is everything's technically underground on this one. Or well, below. So what we're gonna do is kind of curve this in. And it's gonna kind of do this thing here where it kind of pins together, and then you can kind of curve around here and walk around if you want to walk on the other side of the street. And we're gonna do a similar method on these roads here on the other side. Just so that people here don't have to like climb up and escalate in any way. It'll be very like one level. And then that will connect there. And then we just have to add this part here, which should be really easy. And yeah, our citizens do not have to climb up a giant hill to travel. So, oh shoot, I put the wrong road down. Let me update that. Yes, I can. Ugh. Sorry, game gets a bit laggy. Alright, look at that. A very funny looking thing, but it works for this exit in particular. We're not going to have any roadage like going up here. We're not going to have people kind of climbing up there, so we're going to kind of implement our junction restrictions. No walk, and then similar things on the other side. No walk. We don't want cars there. We're gonna also have to ban cars, so car rules. We're gonna click here and then apply this to the entire road. And so let's see how far that goes. Okay. Ban. Alright, look at that. These shall only be available to pedestrians. And what will happen next is then we will apply the junction rules with the arrows. Straight. We're gonna have to update this one to just a 4-lane road. Actually, let's see how long we can go. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty long, so we're gonna just kind of leave it, but like kind of have it cut off technically. So 0, 0, and then just straight here. And then I think we did that for the other side too. Just double checking. Yes, we did, and we'll turn off the stoplights, so no issues here. No issues. We just have to apply the rule to the other side now, and we shall be hunky-dory. Sounds so old saying that. Some younger Gen Z kid's gonna just start kicking me in the shins and just calling me a loser for that. Oof, that's gonna look a little janky here. Jinkies, this looks a little janky. What I meant to do was kind of make that a little prettier. And this is quite a steep little thing here. Not sure if I should have moved that back a little. I could try. And if it doesn't look too physics breaking, I think we'll be fine. It's affecting the cars and how they park, but that's not a problem. Ooh, we can add a tree by doing that. I like that. Alright, good. That's good enough. And our freeway exits look great too with it. I just have to add the law where it is right turn only here and then front right. I just add these just to make it easier for our cars that want to immediately get off to just have their own lane. And I'll apply that here and here. And that looks great. I'm gonna quickly save because I'm terrified this will get lost. Springwood 2.0, here we go. Whoa, would you look at that? Now we need to start actually implementing our stores and stuff. We should add a couple here just so people have some local eateries and stuff they can just walk to, because I hate it when you don't have anything local. So we're gonna add these and these. We'll have to add some fencing there, which will be okay, but yeah, for now I think most of this here should be like our restaurants. Maybe we could add a little like outlet here to be like, oh, here's our little eating outlet. But yeah, most of what's gonna be here, like that square in the middle is gonna be housing. This is definitely gonna be a housing side of the freeway. This is gonna be a lot more commercial. So we are going to add some commercial roads. Our commercial roads will take us home. Oof. And they'll be right by the view there. That'll be a beautiful view for our stores. Add a little bit of this here, just to give it kind of a L shape. Actually, that's a J shape. J for just donate to my... No, I'm kidding. But we are gonna add some nice things here. I think a mall would be fun, because we have a mall on the other island, but having a mall for this island will be nice, like a shoreside island mall. We just have to go into our parks and try that. Let's see, where is it? I think it's level 2. Yeah, we have our mall of moderation and our posh mall. And unfortunately, it is too steep to build right here. And we'll have to be the evil corporate villain and knock out all the trees here to do so. So, maybe not the best idea. I think this might be the best part to do it in, because we can make this part up here a three-way intersection, and this here is just kind of a three-way intersection. Plus, it'll be Oceanside. Bam, look at that. We have a mall. All our teenagers will be happy about it, or act very unfazed by it like all teenagers do, because they're so cool. Me as a teenager, just being like, I hate everything. Like, why do I have to be life? Life's scary. Teenage years, they're crazy. Can't seem to implement this here. This is tricky. Should have done this on the other side before we hit that, but we could add it a bit later. Crispy oof. Crispy oof indeed. Thanks, Victor. Sorry for the bad effects again. I think it's just the processing unit is just getting killed. Maybe I could add this one here. Nah, I don't think I have room. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the other side. It's fine. Thanks. I hate having to make an excuse for it, but it is kind of the truth right now. Just the computer as is. It's tried its hardest, but yeah, it's gonna have some rough frameage. Especially when we play that truck simulator, it drops. Oh, and it does that too. It will randomly zoom out if I hit one button. We got that. Got that. High school will eventually be needed, but we could add it here. I have an idea. Let's add a side road for this. That's gonna be kind of trickery. The Hemlock District is gonna have a high school. The Hemlock District. We still need names for it, so whatever people want to name it, I'm cool with. Okay, I'm gonna just do this for now and then kind of re-squiggle it. Come on, I said re-squiggle. Oh, jeez, what did I just do? Monster out of this thing. Change. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me add some water before I forget. And I'm gonna hydrate myself because I'm really thirsty from those taco chips. Alright, that goes there, and we're gonna add the high school on the back side of the road, I think. We will need some parking. Let me just double check to see if we added any parking to the other high schools. Not that one. Oh, I guess we didn't. I guess nobody needed parking for this high school. I guess we'll just add the high school itself for now, and if we need anything else, we'll figure that out. Alright, slope is too steep. Yeah, screw it. Now let's add the essential high school sports stuff. Soccer, football. The things that every curriculum needs. We're gonna first kind of curve this road a little bit. Let's see if that will help. It's not liking it anywhere. We'll have to do some slopage. Alright, I'll hydrate. Thanks, Victor. Doing a little swish to show that I am drinking. Okay. Alright, first I'm gonna kind of slope this so it's properly flattened. Ah! Did not mean to do that. Definitely did. Oh, geez, that is bad. This is doing the opposite of what I wanted. I want it to go up. Not like that, but... flatten, 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 flatten. Alright, let's see how this looks. High school. Still really hating it. These roads are gonna be... they're definitely gonna have to curve more. The only issue is that we cannot override slope too steep, so we're gonna have to keep working on the slope. Really working with these mounds here. I'm gonna do this temporarily and then flatten it after the fact. That is definitely too steep. Okay. Now let's go back to this. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, hey, it works. You just have to kind of... ah, sorry. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, we're going to kind of place that on a bit of a slant. And then now we can undo that and get back to the baseball field. Perfect. The baseball field fits just fine. All we need now is a soccer field, and I think we're set. Such a weird music choice. Anybody else kind of surprised? Going back to that. And the soccer field. We're probably gonna have to do a similar thing. Turn this and slope. Turn and slope. Turn and slope. Turn and slope. Yes, the fun of playing City Skylines. Lots of doing this and praying the slope is not too steep. Alright, say with me, chat. Turn and slope. Turn and slope. I think I could use the flattening tool here. It's a bit too steep. Okay, we'll lower it. That might be too much. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's a bit too much. Okay, we have to kind of raise it a little bit. Jeez, why does it do that? It's like we have to keep peeling away at this. It's so painful. Turn and slope. Turn and slope. You got this, chat. Let's go. Thank you, chat, for all your effort. With your help, we managed to turn and slope this into a fully functional high school. Now all I need is your donation, $20 a week. Just like turn it into a church. Thinking with the power of Jesus. Alright, there we go. Alright, our high school is looking great. We still need a name for this district. Anybody willing to give me a name in chat? Hemlock is kind of a lame-ass name. And also, before I forget, I'm gonna add a thing here. To add the trash. Oh, I like it, Riverhill. Any objections? If not, this will become Riverhill, the most normal sounding city in our entire county. I think Riverhill's winning. Gosh. I think we'll name the high school and stuff after it. I can't spell. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We just need to name the school itself. And now the elementary school. Perfect. What a beautiful little town. I think we might have to add housing here because I don't think there's any room for anything else. So we'll do that, and that should be the entire area there. I'm really loving how this town's coming along. This part of it, it's looking really busted. It's really be bussin'. Riverhill really be bussin'. I should add some offices too, for the old boomers who pick up their children. Here we go. A nice town area, and on the other side we should add some more things. We'll add some offices, and we'll add more. Actually, no, wait. That's too many. We'll change this to shopping districts. And we will add some high density area housing, maybe a little bit further back here. But let's see how things are going for now. Let's see how our housing demand curves. Just gonna stretch a little bit behind the scenes with me. Things are a good vibe. Oh no, is there a problem? Do we not have fresh water? Where's the problem? I don't see it. Oh, that might be an issue, but person who said that, that is the garbage disposal area. I don't think that's much of a problem for now. And let me just check the other side to see if we missed anything on the old island, the original island of Springwood. Not that I am seeing, so I think we're pretty good. Look at that. That is a well-functioning town. Alright, I should probably get back to finishing this up. I think that's all we're gonna have time for today, unfortunately. Like, I'm not ending it right now. I'm saying, in 40 minutes, I'll probably end the stream. 50? I have to be done by 5, because I'm actually joining another friend's stream. Either I'll just be playing on there, or I might even be talking. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear more information about it. But yes, if anybody here follows Marshmallow Bears, I do love their channel. Very fun, very pure. Sometimes. But yeah, they're going to be doing some Fall Guys tonight, and yeah, I was invited to either just play, or I don't know, depending on my role in the server, if I will have talking access. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to overstep my bounds, so if I'm not, I don't want to make any promises and be like, oh my god, I'm doing a collab. No. I might just be the victim of the Fall Guys getting defeated every round by those excellent gamers on their channel. So, yeah. Not too sure how that's gonna work. But at least I do know that there is an opportunity for that, and I'm double checking the Discord. I haven't seen any updates yet. I just heard a really loud step. Might be my mom just like playing with my dog. Where the heck is the Marshmallow campsite? Ah, shoot, I keep forgetting. It looks like the Adastra background for some reason. It looks like the Battle Pass. Sorry, I just have to change my confirmation. I will be joining. It's gonna be so hype. We got a couple of people here that are, you know, interested, so probably good. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Let's get back into this. Alright, so what should we do with this area here? This is closer to our poopy, stinky area. So that might be our more industrial area. Maybe I should have made it a little more accessible here, but I think we just have to kind of work with what we got for now. I think this will kind of be our little mini outlet. Ah, shoot, I probably should have added the outlet there too, but I think we're gonna add one more intersection here and then kind of settle on that. This will go all the way out to here. And turn, and complain about the system here. This is like slightly off. We could do that technically. I don't like that though. I don't want to. We'll just settle with that. We could add like a giant plaza there if we wanted to. But first we need to add some water infrastructure, so we're gonna connect that. Alright, that sounds good. Now we can add our industry. So we're gonna add industrial on this side. This will be our little industry corner. which I need to kind of scrape that just so we can expand on this later on. And then we can go back to this, our other things. A lot of commercial. More commercial. All commercial. Give us all the commercial. Yummy yum. Actually, I should add some to the main road. And then we'll add some apartments, but for now we need to kind of prioritize this. And then I think we'll add our, we'll add our apartment stuff in a bit once this starts to kind of fill itself out a little more. I do want to make sure that we have some time to really grow it before we really expand. We don't want to grow too fast. Oh shoot, I forgot to add the district to the other side. I think we'll just call this whole bit River Hill. And then I think it'll just like eventually stop being called River Hill once it turns into like that next part over there. And then this expands up here a little bit. And then eventually the freeway will connect with the other freeway and we'll have a new intersection. I think that should be our last thing we do today, because that won't involve our population. Let's get on it. Alright, the adventure starts here. What we're going to do first is our necessary turning part here where it splits off in branches. And what the key difference we have to make here is, like, once it climbs, like, we want to have some time to be like, hey, here's our two options, you go left or right, and then now we split. So first off we go with that, and let's see, I think that's not too much of an escalation, that's not gonna be too terrible. And meanwhile under here we want to kind of build a alt route where it turns and kind of picks up like this, and then it kind of does one of these things. Just gonna zoom in a little bit. Oof, that's a bit tricky. We do want this to connect eventually, but we don't want to be like too brash about it. And I do need to kind of fix this, so we're gonna kind of turn it in a little bit. So first priority is to kind of get the curve working, and then it kind of does its little merge intersection. So we'll do that, we'll shorten it, and that should be just about level, and then we can kind of tie it together. And if it says we're too close, we can fix that. Yeah, we can fix that. Oh wait, did it work? Hold on, I thought it worked for a second. Nah, okay. Just a little bit outward then. Just a little bit of space. Wrong road. Okay, that works technically. Perfect. Okay. So that's a good little example of what we want. And we're going to do something similar but on the other side of the freeway for it. We do want to have our cars coming in and start populating from this road. Alright, so next, let's go to this side. And similar rule applies. The eastbound will kind of connect here. Oof, did I break it? I kind of did with that. Let's maybe move this back a little bit. That might change things. Okay, that was it. And so that will connect up there, and now we have to split off the fork going this way. Alright, look at that. We already have good progress. And next up, what we have to do is kind of do the turn. Ah, shoot, sorry. Sorry, folks, I really zoomed in on that. We might have to do a little bit of some reconsideration here. Sorry about that. Here we go. Nope. Yes. What do you want? What's wrong? Is it too low? Yeah, it was too low. That was the problem. And then we can do a little thing here called anarchy. Screw you, anarchy. And I think that looks fine. It's not terrible. And then we have to kind of reevaluate this here. And then we can do our little turn up. Turn up. I said turn up. Yeah, it thinks the slope is too steep, unfortunately, for now. So we might have to turn this back a little bit, do a little bit of movement. And then we can have it kind of climb up. Yeah, that's not pretty. Kind of shocked it's giving me these issues right now on this side. I think we just have to kind of move both nodes back a little bit. Kind of go more this way before we do our turn up, because this part's looking a little bit kind of... It's looking a little tight. Sorry about that. Let's turn. Because it should be doing what this is doing over here, so... What I'm going to try first is a little bit of kind of mind games with the controls. Like, I'm just surprised it's not allowing me to build up. I have to see what exactly is causing that, so I'm gonna move that up a little bit. Ah, come on. You had it. There we go. Okay. Next, we'll connect this part, but we need to kind of conquer something here first. Ah, shoot. We'll deal with that in a sec. But I think we did tackle something that was kind of an issue here at hand. There we go. Not pretty, but it works. This is the first part of our freeway connections. This is very important for connecting. Still really shocked about this not working here. I'm gonna do a little kind of digging testing here. See if it's just a singular issue or a multi-road issue. Okay, that worked. Now I need to move that node back a little bit because I did not want it to go as far as it did. Actually, what I wanted was something else entirely. Never mind. Ah, no, not that far back. Game, I don't want that. There, that's kind of what I want. That's good enough. And now what we gotta do is connect these two. Shoot. Gonna have to move that back a little bit. I think that might be our issue. We just had to kind of tinker with that a little bit. Move it a little bit away from the freeway. Still saying it's occupied. Kind of shocked. I'm gonna have to remove that, unfortunately. It is not liking me today. I can't believe it. Why does it say this? What did I do to betray the game? This is a really intense moment, folks. Okay, now it likes it. Now let's see if we can kind of play to its rules. Can we connect this? Ah, so close, but so far. Kind of just a slight adjustment there, just so we don't have it get too out of control. And let's try this. Still a little bit too much. Let me curve it a little more. I like to do it by the rules if I can, just so we don't have much of a problem. But I guess we might have to do some anarchy. The chaos might ensue. Oh, that works. We did it. Ah, that was the issue. It's just very particular about its nodes, so. Yeah, I think we got it. We got our 4 intersections of 8, and we got a great amount of connection now coming from our southbound here or whatever. These 2 roads just to connect to our incoming city here. Look at that. We're going to get more population coming in because of that. And housing really is jumping. We're going to have to kind of cap things off once we do that. So our next issue is the roads here. We're going to have to do intersections here again. So let's see. Maybe give it about this much space. Nope, that's too much. I wanted a little bit less. Actually, I think it's fine. What I'm gonna do is something else. Our first problem is we gotta tackle this. We want to kind of drop in elevation here to connect to this road here. We could do that, but that would be a little bit too rough. So what we're gonna do is drop, stop, drop, and a roll. Connect that, and connect that. And so this does that. And now comes our concern, the next part. We might want to build above. This might be our exception where we have to kind of build on top here. I'm gonna do this repeat process on the other side first, just so we have something kind of coming for us. Just have a little bit of something working out. And this one looks like it's gonna work out a little better because it's like closer. I said that and now it's like glitching. But that works. Now we just have to do the two hard things. I'll start on this side because it's wider. And good morning, Blazed. Great to see you. It is 4:30 in the afternoon for me. Glad it's a good morning for you. Assuming it is morning for you. I think you're the person that says it's morning no matter what time it is, so good whatever time it is. Sorry, I'm just testing something out here. In a very panicked and frenzied state. Oh, that works. We're gonna try that. But first I'm gonna kind of lower this initial part because it's climbing too fast. That might be a little better. I think that gives us a little more leeway. And then that's going to kind of climb over this part here and then land on the other side, so... Now comes the... Oof. It's surprisingly low. Didn't think it was going to be that low. Kind of shocked. Oh, it worked. For a second. Hold on. That's looking a little too janky, though. I'm shocked that this is too low. I don't know why it doesn't like that. That is very frustrating. I'll have to kind of restructure this, because I do have the idea for the pattern, but it's just the height itself is the issue. Comes the 4, and this is going to be super high of an intersection, but then it does this and drops. And I think this will be the kind of the last part that like kind of comes in and eventually merges. Oof, that's a really steep drop. But it will work. Bam. Looks a bit ugly, but I think it will work. We could have done underground, but I don't like the underground styles as much. Actually, no, it probably wouldn't have worked here, unfortunately. Let me see if now I can try this out on the other side. I think first we have to do this, though, unfortunately. There was some technicalities. We're gonna have to do a little bit of that. A little bit of finagling. Okay, now that might work. There we go. Now we can start our... Son of a gun. You lied to me. I was hoping this would work, but it's looking like it might not. I think this might work if we push it a little further out. Yeah, it's looking good so far. That might be a very high jump, but I think it's working out for the best. Yep, it's worked. Ah, almost. There we go. Now we just have to drop it. And then it will kind of turn in and eventually collect here. Perfect. We did it. This is our giant, crazy, hectic 8-way intersection. Probably cost the taxpayers millions of dollars. Thank you, freeways. I just realized something. Actually, no, I don't know if I would have had enough room for it. Maybe on one side I would have. I'm gonna try it out. This is gonna be really dumb. Regrets are ensuing. I'm scared too. Extremely late, but yeah. Good morning nonetheless. Okay. Yeah, maybe this ain't a good idea. Maybe the giant road ahead was a good idea. I could... nah, I can't. I thought I could. Technically? I'm just experimenting around with this. This might work. Holy crap, this might work. This is a dumb idea, but it is working. Oh my gosh, it almost works. I think it can work. Folks, we got an idea coming. I'm a mad scientist for freeways. I just gotta move up this node, and then I think we got it. Ah, almost. If the slope is too steep, you just adjust it a little. Just move it. Hey, we did it! Now we just have to apply that to the other side, and I think that should be good. I think that is much better for people who don't want to have that giant, like, long overhead turn. Plus, it makes the freeway look a little less janky and expensive. I'm gonna apply it to the other side, and I have an idea for how to do it. And I could always, like, kind of play around with the kind of structuring here. Ah, that's a little bit too close to the intersection. Odd it chooses that. That is a very odd oddity. Sorry, did not mean to do that. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna move that node up a little bit. Sometimes you just have to kind of play with the nodes. Don't worry, chat. This is gonna pay off, I swear. It'll look a little more ideal. Ah, come on. It's like getting pissed off that I'm adding to it. It's like trying to say enough is enough. No, it's not. It's never enough. There must be more road. I could just do that. Silly me. I could have just done this the whole time. Okay, that's too wide. Okay, that's too much of a drop. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I could drop that a little bit. Ooh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. My bad. Once again, my bad. Oof, that is too steep. Ah, come on. I thought I had you. This might work instead. And then remove that, and instead replace it with this. And we got it, folks, we did it. That was really tricky, but we did it. It's a little less ugly. And all that just for a four-way intersection freeway. All in a day's work. Folks, how do you like it? I might change this one to be more symmetric to this, but for now, it's looking good. Stretch. I'll stretch again. Ugh. Wow. Let's see how that affects our city. Oof. Got some people demanding more. I think maybe more stores. No, sorry, not more stores. More housing. I'm gonna have to destroy some of the abandoned buildings here and replace them with apartments. Alright, here we go. First part of the plan. More apartments. And then the next part is to start my apartment complex here. Okay, that'll be the first part of it. So we'll just kind of end it on that for today. So we're gonna add the apartments here, let it build for a little bit, and then save and close. So I think this is a very productive stream today. We have really built this city. And better than Jefferson Airplane could ever wish to be. I think we'll just make this a 3. I'm thinking. I am doing a good thing right now. Let's just do this for now. Potential opportunity for a 4-way stop there in the future. And then we can kind of... Oh no, I didn't want you to build that. That was too tiny, but... Oh well. We'll add some of these here, and then... add that. Not that, sorry. That's right next to the stinky outlets. Or, sorry, the stinky garbage. There we go, stores. Perfect. People are really wanting to live here. And I'll add an elementary school there just for some closure. And maybe a medical. Elementary and medical center. Oof, I was gonna... That's not it. I was gonna put it here, but now that house is being built there, I can put it here instead. There, everybody's happy. Lots of people are gonna live here and enjoy themselves. Alright, so this is what our right side of the River Hill looks like. Oh my god, Blaze, did you really have to make that joke? Come on. Come on, I'm so saddened by that. Honestly, I'm actually just angry. Man, that's what I meant to do. I had to change my function keys recently. They've been giving me issues in some of the games I played. Alright, so that's our middle of it. And here is the other side of it. Oop, too much, too much. This is the left side of the River Hill. Look at that. Just nice. It is paradise on Earth. Well put. I stretch, too, from that. Anyway, what is the logo in the middle of this? We are the Red Devils. River Hill Red Devils. Nice. So this is what it's looking like. We got our intersection up there, and yeah, we also have that. So this is our entirety of River Hill. I'm just gonna kind of go over it again with the cone, just to kind of confirm this is what our area is, and then we're gonna kind of make a little thing over there eventually. Right now it's not named. But yeah, this is it. We hit 10,000 too. Awesome. 10,000 people in our city. Look at that. I may have to add some chaos eventually for our yeah, our game may have to have some chaos later on just to make it more exciting, but it's nice to build it up. We are doing this simply, slowly, and steadily. So it will be December 19th, 2026. That will be where we start off on the next episode. Just gonna double check. I think we just saved. Yes, 448. Today's the 20th. Wow. And we'll go to the desktop. Alright, so that's gonna end things for today, actually. So I guess we'll chill and chat for the next 10 minutes. Maybe I should have waited a little bit, but I might want to get prepped sooner than later to get ready for the Fall Guys stream. I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys lately, and I guess I got lucky with that being the thing they're doing on Marshmallow's channel next. So yeah, go follow Marshmallow Bears if you have not already. I'm gonna give a shout out for them. I don't know if I can add them. Yeah, no, I can't. This might work. If it doesn't, oh well. They were playing art last time. So yes, make sure to go check out Marshmallow next. I'll be there hopefully next. Maybe not speaking, but you might see me as Dirk the Panda, going through antics and getting beaten up by the miscellaneous obstacles of Fall Guys. And as that's happening, my game is closing. I am increasing my frame rate by a bajillion now that I have all that corrected. And I will have to actually turn off this this screen up here in a bit. So I'll have to just quickly drop you down. Drop the base. Bring y'all to 10 years ago. Isn't it crazy that dubstep and all that was like really popular 10 years ago? That's a decade ago. I'm gonna make you all feel old, and you all are gonna be here with me. And you all are gonna like it, dang it. Alright, gonna click on myself one more time. There we go. My kind of weird screen there kind of pops up every time because Mac does not fully knock out all the stuff. PC does, but I think there's a setting for that where you have to like, there's a certain feature that Mac doesn't have for it where it's like It's not like display capture, but I'd have to look it up once I get my PC. Whenever I do that. Yeah, seriously, it feels weird to be that old. Aging is weird. It's weird that I'm nearly 2.5 decades old. I'm growing too much. And for anybody who wants to know what the channel was, White Bat Audio was the music for this, so music today. Oh, shoot, every time I have to paste it like this. Stupid audio. Not stupid audio, stupid OBS stream chat system. But yeah, that's what's going on with me for today. Everything is looking good. I'll unplug my other monitor. That will be my Fall Guys monitor in a bit. I want to stream myself playing Fall Guys, but unfortunately I cannot because I do not have a capture card yet. I probably will do that once I have a little more money on hand. But that will be a fun thing to do eventually, like to do Switch stuff, because I do love doing Mario Kart and Fall Guys, and I just started doing Fortnite, and I suck at it. So, yeah, that's fun. It really is. It's always, I thought I'd feel something about this. It really is. You just don't know. You kinda... Yeah, you just kinda... happens, and then you just feel empty. Because you just felt the same as before. Like, you feel like you haven't lost something, but you're just like... I thought something would happen to me. Yeah. That's how I always thought about it when I was a kid. I'm like, isn't something supposed to happen when you turn a year older? And then nothing would? But oh well. I'm gonna check to see who else is streaming right now, just in case y'all want to find somebody else for a bit. I don't know when Marshmallow is gonna start, so I was hoping that would be a bit later. I'm just gonna check. We got Barrick, we got Bernie. They're also really cool. Lundgren Drago, I think that they also do good art, but they're playing Stray today. They strayed away from the pattern. So yeah, that's what I've got for today, and I guess I want to show you all what I did the other day again. Yeah, everyone's playing Stray. I haven't played it yet. I just not buying games. I can't afford to buy games. I just work to afford the art programs I have as is. Once I land my job, though, I probably will get something. But for now, this is the window I had, the Think Tank. This is something I made last night just to try out my hand at animated screens on OBS. I found out you can do that, and that if you do it so that you hide one movie, you can open it up, like eventually, and have that play once, so it doesn't even have to loop. It's pretty cool. So in case I want to do this where, like, once I start the stream, I go, now starting, and it plays something for like a few seconds and that's it. I think that's pretty cool. Or I could do it where it's like its own scene. So, let me try something. Yeah, I could do it like that. So I do this, and then I go back. Yeah, and it just starts. It's really cool. I'm really proud of myself. I'm just gonna double check my Discord just to see if anything is updated, but yeah, I feel bad for dropping you all off with somebody if I'm gonna be playing on somebody else's channel for a bit. But, you know, it's still nice to give love to those, you know, when you do a quick raid. Going back to the campground. Okay, so Marshmallow's gonna start a little later than 5, so a little bit later than expected. And I'm gonna check to see how to join. But yeah, I'm gonna just log off and kind of get myself prepared for that. So sorry to do this, y'all, but I think I'm just gonna straight up end the stream today. So no raid for today, but it was really nice having you all here. So as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, folks. Hold on, wrong screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, folks.